Good morning friends, I'm doing a solo trip in South Korea and for this video, I will be in Jeonju for 3 days, 2 nights. I came to Jeonju from Seoul and it takes about a 2 hours journey to come here via the KTX. Can I also just point out that it is really very easy to travel from city to city in Korea because the train and the bus transport system is so convenient. Jeonju is definitely a much quieter city than Seoul and I'm loving the vibes here. They are most popular for their Hanok village. I might go there and let's see how things go. But for now, my main aim for today is to hike the Daedunsan mountain. Here is the hostel that I'm staying in, Jeonju International Hostel. It is actually the biggest hostel I've been to so far in Korea. The host Kenny has been very friendly and helpful. And thanks to him, I now have a shorter way to get to Daedunsan mountain from my hostel. Because according to blogs, Kakao and Naval Map, they seem to all be giving me different ways to get to Daedunsan mountain and they can take up to 2 to 4 hours to get there, which is really long. So Kenny showed me an even shorter way to get to Daedunsan mountain in just 1.5 hours to 2 hours time. I'll be recording my whole process. I hope it will be smooth and I'm looking forward to see the sky bridge and stairways in person. I hope I don't freak out at the last moment, but let's see. a long day at Daedunsan Mountain, I'm finally back in my hostel. When I was crossing the suspension bridge, I was trying to catch my breath, right? Because it is very difficult for me, and it did not help when a group of Korean guys came afterwards, about 5 of them, and they started jumping on it. And as for the Sky Stairway, it was equally shaky as well. It actually shook even more when there are more people climbing up, which is understandable. And one funny thing about the stairway is that when I was climbing it, because I was freaking out, I was panting and I was trying to catch my breath. So I was taking my time to go up, right? And I didn't bother looking back because I know if I look back, I think I would have just died on the spot. So anyway, I really took my own sweet time to go up. And when I finally reached the peak, I turned back, and to my horror, I realized that I kept, I think, at least 10 people waiting behind me. This was how slow I was and how patient the other hikers were, because I recalled that when I was climbing up, there was nobody chasing me or whatsoever. And this is why I thought that there was nobody behind me, but actually everyone was behind me. They were letting me catch a breather at all, because I think they also understand that it is not easy to get over the stairways because it is a huge height. It is a huge jump. But then again, hard work pays off. After you reach the peak, you actually have to climb a little bit more, and you will be rewarded by a beautiful view of a mountainous area. The weather was great as well, because currently in South Korea, it's the autumn season. It's about 15 to 16 degrees, so everything was just perfect. After enjoying the view for a while, I headed down, and there are 2 ways to go about it. An easy way and a hard way. What did I do? I took the difficult route, but honestly, it was an accident. Okay, so there is obviously a signage at the summit of the mountain. I looked at it and decided to follow one of the trail. I thought this trail would lead me to another view on top. So I followed it, and after a while, I just thought that it's a bit weird that there's nobody at all over there, and the path was getting a lot rockier. So I just continued my way down, and soon afterwards, I found out that this trail does not really lead me to any scenic views per se. It only led me to another observatory deck, and honestly, there is not much over there. And I was also at a place where I did not want to hike back up because I've already been through all the rocky paths and it's very difficult to get up. So I decided to continue my way down, and overall, I think it took me about 1 hour to get back to the cable car station. And in the midst of it, I actually got lost. It was a very unpleasant experience. I really felt helpless, and I was just staring and looking at my surroundings, and I actually shouted for help as well. It really took me a lot of effort and time to look at the rocks, to study them, to see that where people have possibly stepped on to go back to the cable car station. And it was not easy at all because all the rocks look the same over there. But you know what, I'm glad to make back to the cable car station safely, and after that, I knew I was done for the day. Please, please, please take the easy way down. There is an easy way down. It is very obvious. I don't know what the hell I was thinking by going to another route. But overall, Daedunsan is great. Definitely give it a hike if you're around Jeonju area. Good morning, friends. I'm currently in Jeonju Hanok village. When I googled what to do in Jeonju, this is the place that first pops out. The first thing many people come here to do is to rent a hanbok, but personally I've worn one before when I was in Seoul many years back. So I'll give it a miss and I'll just explore this place. A few of my friends told me that choco pie from P&B is a must buy. So I bought 4 and I'm going to try one. This is the original flavored choco pie and it really tastes so good. Oh my god, can you see the inside? I'm really enjoying the hype now.